Hello and welcome to Planet Power Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo, and this is for the month of November. So we're going to go ahead and just pull a few oracle cards. I can talk to get this party started, to kind of get a direction of where we're going. So let's just do that, Leo. Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. A message that we can all take to heart, right? I know I can. Learn from the past. There's wisdom in that, right? Oh, that's how wisdom is born. Healed wounds from experiences from the past. We're going to get one more oracle card for the introduction, then we'll get going. Co-create. I like it. I just got a co-create card for Cancer, I believe. So it's interesting. Okay. Cards have been shuffled prior to filming for the sake of our time together, so we're just going to jump in. So we have the King of Swords and the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I love that wheel. Jupiter energy. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Swords. And we have the Five of Wands. Okay, we got some big changes coming in, Leo. Fives represent change. They represent challenges. And so let's start with these cards and see what we can see. So we have the Elephant Spirit, learning from the past. We have co-create. And we have a king of swords who is mighty and successful and head over heart energy, being strategic, being selective. He is professional and sophisticated and intellectually superior. When he arrives, he is asking us to check our emotions, to the side a little bit. Let's not lead with that during this phase. Let's look at things strategically. Let's look at things realistically. Let's, put a plan together. Let's co-create, right? Let's figure some stuff out and not just run around, and let's, energies come to us and just, ride the wave, so to speak. This is a period where a plan is needed because when he comes in, that's typically what it is. Or maybe to adjust the plan that you already have. Okay? Now we know that November 8th, there is a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. And eclipses, they make us or do internal deep dives to see, what's working in our lives, who's working in our lives, and obviously who is not or what is not, right? This is that deep period, this deep emotional period that kind of sets people's emotions a little unstable. So I'm glad he showed up. He should show up for everybody, honestly, because it's going to be a deeply emotional period for everybody, because that's what these lunar eclipses are. And eclipses, remember, they bring change. That's what their job. They help us move to the next, it's part of co-creating this energy that we're going to attach to. This is part of the plan. And we know that he is coming in and saying it's time to adjust the plan. Okay. Now the Two of Cups shows a union, and it's a balanced union. It's a harmonious union. It's an equitable union. And this can be professional. This can be romantic. It can be platonic, whatever that relationship is for you. There is a time for this reassessment, right? This plan with this partner or relationship is now undergoing, right? This need to confront some things, to see what the challenges are in this relationship, right? And to work them out. right? To look at your bad habits, not just what's not working because of what they're doing, but to, take a look within. Okay, now we have this beautiful Jupiterian energy, which, by the way, will be visiting us all at the end of this month because I think November 23rd it moves direct into Pisces, which will be a lovely time for everyone. But back to the cards at hand. The Seven of Pentacles talks about a feeling of, I don't want to say dissatisfaction, but that's the first word that came to my mind, the first energy I picked up. So I'm going to say that. Some of you are not satisfied. Some of you are disappointed. And again, it's regarding this connection, this relationship, this union of some kind. And we have to figure out and do the work and figure out why. And that's what the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands is bringing out. It's bringing out that energetic shift because you're doing the homework and you're bringing these issues out and you're bringing the instances out and you're talking about bad habits or you're confronting some things, and that's what this is. And honestly, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is the time to do it. That's what this lunar eclipse is about. So then we have the Knight of Wands, and I like this Knight a lot. Okay, we have the Lover's card. This is interesting, and you see it perfectly aligned with the Two of Cups. Then we have the Three of Wands, which talks about moving on, expanding, waiting for something to come in, that moment. Beautiful. You have some spiritual guidance here with the Hierophant, a spiritual advocate, a card of faith, a card of order, a card of convention, a card of hierarchy. Actually, it goes well with the King of Swords. I'll get the other ones out before I jump too far ahead. Okay, here's the transformation card. And here is the Four of Wands. Okay, so this is interesting. We have, well, let's look at it. I'm kind of, I just don't fidget. I touch these cards a lot because I do pick up on energies as well. It probably, and I hope not to irritate you all, but because I want you to see the cards clearly here. Now, the Knight of Wands is a passionate knight, and he is always up for an adventure, and he is a lot of fun, and he likes to travel, and he likes to get going. He doesn't like to stick around, though. He's about moving over new ground, new experiences, new places, and yes, new people. Now, the Three of Wands is about expansion. It's about moving on. It's about waiting for this next thing to come in. But it's looking out at the distance, waiting for something else. And that this card came directly beneath the Two of Cups, this union and relationship, connection, tells me that this is the very thing that's under scrutiny right now. You have some dissatisfaction. You have, a little bit of conflict. You've done your work, and you're wondering if this next phase, this next portion of your life, because that's what moon phases also bring in. It is an eclipse. It does bring out changes, and a lot of times it brings new people in. It brings some people out. It provides new opportunities, new directions. That's what's happening here with the Wheel of Fortune. But it's a phase in the literal sense that we have phases in life. We have milestones in life. And while we're in a certain relationship for a certain period of time, is it ready for the next phase? Does someone want to start a family and does someone not? I'm picking up on that. Does someone want to move house and home because that's what the Knight of Wands wants? That's what the Three of Wands wants. But somebody wants to stick around the same, so these are the things that are going on right now, Leo. These are the things that you need to confront, but you have this opportunity to co-create. You also have this very strong message that says learn from the past. Has a past situation in this connection made you believe that things will be different? has a past different relationship showed you that these are similar outcomes? Yeah. There's some things that you know. There are some things that you know deep down. And you're going to need your faith. You're going to need your strength. Now, the Death card is a transformation card, and it says it's an ending of something. Maybe it is an ending of this dissatisfaction. Maybe it's the ending of this union because you are dissatisfied. Maybe you worked it out. Maybe. And I'm thinking, honestly, Leo, that that's what's going to happen. Some of you are going to dig in deep. Some of you have learned from the past, and you have noticed that there are things in your daily routines or in your habits that might need to change to bring about a different result. I'm sensing that this is going to be a very, very illuminating period for you, Leo, because you have the Four of Wands here right after this transformation card. And I am sensing that this is the new beginning in this relationship for you, that you have worked out your differences, that this transformation card is saying that we're not going to fight about these things anymore. We've come to a conclusion. We're not going to argue. We're going to adjust. We're going to give and take. We are an equal, harmonious couple. We are wanting to grow this relationship. And it's up to you, Leo. You have the energy of these beautiful aspects put in front of you. You have the opportunity to co-create. And of course, you have the blessing of the universe to move forward in the direction of your dreams. Drop me a thumbs up, a comments, share my channel if you can, and let me know how this turns out for you. I'm very curious. We have a couple different endings here, so it was a little difficult to read, but I didn't want to miss that. I hope you enjoyed. Come back. Until then, balance, peace, and harmony.